Hey folks, welcome to Hemp History Week 2014, and this is Friday. We got a lot going on because, basically this is the most exciting time of the year when we get to share the information about number one, natural resource that's green, sustainable, annually renewable, and has more benefits and can do more things than all the other plants combined together on planet Earth. Hemp is number one green sustainable resource. And I'm gonna share a screen here with you. Just do a quick 3.5 minute what you call actual reality kind of an infomercial. Infomercial time. Let's see here. Imagine the world we could live in. These seeds and the minds of our children. These trees and our solution. How can we save George Washington through hemp? Even the Declaration of Independence was made on hemp paper. Thomas Jefferson at hemp fields. Let me tell you what the things organically grown hemp yields. Jack Herrick tried to tell us the news. We can even use the seeds to improve our food. Build homes in the future made straight from hemp. No heat, no cost, so straight on bread. Put a bill in the mix. Hemp shirt, hemp cakes. Keep my gear earth conscious. Let's go down the list. Its fibers are the strongest. Products last the longest. Change our whole infrastructure. It will never wrong us. Obviously, it's the plant that can raise our whole economy if we open our minds to see. Build your house insulated organically. That's real talk, homie. That's not fantasy. We're the sheep. We got a world to feed. Grow hemp everywhere. All the food you could ever need. Oil, fiber, medicine, and paper. Banning cannabis was the world's biggest caper. Strong, durable, long-lasting, natural, renewable, botanical, growing every annual. Hemp can take the planet. All you gotta do is plant it. Wanna see it growing up from the cracks in the granite. Feed the children. No pollution. Green solution. No more hunger. Love each other. We grow stronger. Can save the world. Let's take it back to 10G BC. World was really kept far from the Chinese. Over 50,000 uses, you see, like the fuel and steel that made Henry Ford Model T. Greeks for nations, high praise of businesses from Asia to America. Hemp sailed the high seas. $1 billion cash crop, can't stop, don't stop. Took the greenhouse effect, the atmosphere is hot. Hat, shirt, pants, all made from hemp. Even the shoes on my feet saying eco fresh. Raw food. I eat the seeds, great source of protein and omega-3. It's the most nutritious, plus so delicious. Put it in my body, mixture in my grease. We was given every seed there on planet Earth. Genesis 1, 2, 9, straight to birth. Truth from the dreams. All in green, this one drop can be used for everything. Hemp don't have a sin, taste buds, best. Get a hemp, no cash. No shortage. Regenerate the earth, create new work. Build your home, my voice, and your network. Really, I support him, listen for the growth. Imagine a world we could live in. And these seeds in the minds of our children. And these trees and grow a solution. Hemp can heal the world. Imagine a world we could live in. And these seeds in the minds of our children. And these trees and grow a solution. Hemp can save the world. Hey, what do you think of that commercial? Sponsored by Nutiva, great company with a great product. Do one of the best hemp seed products there are on the market. And remember that hemp seed gives you all the protein you need in just a couple tablespoons a day. And it has all the amino acids you need, including the gamma linoleic acids that your body cannot produce.
So what we want to do here is eat a lot of hemp seeds, use a lot more hemp seed oil, and otherwise respect the best protein on the planet. There's no higher protein metabolizable on the planet than hemp seed. Even though soybean can have more protein, we do not metabolize it all because it's too hard to digest. And now with all the GMOs done on soybeans, you certainly don't want to use that anymore. You know, it's like hemp seed's the way to go. And believe me, if you're an old person like myself, you might understand the power of this if I tell you that reality is 2 tablespoons of hemp seeds or 2 tablespoons of hemp seed oil a day will keep your cholesterol completely even where it's supposed to be. Your cholesterol will never be a problem again. So hemp seed is really nutritious, really delicious, and you can buy it reasonably priced. I get a big bag for about 11, 12 bucks, and that lasts me a couple months. A couple months, easy, and I just got to remember every day, eat some more protein from hemp seed because the meat protein's not working anymore. And, that kind of stuff when you get older don't need anyway. So it feels better to me in my body to be able to eat the hemp seed protein on a regular basis every day with no problem. Sprinkle it on my oatmeal, sprinkle it on my soup, sprinkle it on my yogurt, put it in smoothies, put it on top of the spaghetti, put it on top of everything and anything, salads, garnish it. Do it with hemp seed. And the reason you really want to bring this into your home is for your kids, because it's going to help your kids be really healthy and take on the realities of the environment around them, the pollutions around them. It's going to boost their immune system. It's going to keep their body's organs, internal organs, especially in a very healthy way. It works in a kind of parallel way along with the immune system in your body. And the cannabinoid system is complementing the immune system as much as it needs to. Every time the immune system gets down, your body produces the cannabinoids in your body that can help it stay healthy. And it's one of the best ways to boost your immune system. So I heartily recommend you all try Nutiva hemp nut. And it's de-shelled, so it's really easy. You can eat it out of the bag. I like to mix it with other things, nuts and stuff. And I love it when I make an almond butter sandwich and jelly sandwich. I just sprinkle that in there too, and oh gosh, it's awesome. Tastes great. And I love the protein. It helps me keep on the protein I need at my age, for sure. So I highly recommend that. I'm going to keep this a short one. Basically, I think there's at least one viewer here on, and I think it's me in my other name called Neriah. So that's okay. I mean, there I am, in my face, but I'm really here. And basically, this is short. We've been busy all week, and we've got a lot of things on board. I wanted to show you one thing here. Let me go to my screen share again and get you on board with this here. Share this screen here, and now I'm going to exit this full screen. And in case you're wondering, that's what that video is on YouTube. It's called "The President Obama Store Sells Hemp from Communist China." Yeah, while we're importing it all here, 90% of the world's hemp is manufactured and into products and brought here to the United States. Well, I want to show you something from our website. If you go to Eugene industrialhemp.com, you're going to see what we're working on is our new website. It's got a ways to go yet, but we're pretty happy with a lot of it here. It's helping us out. We've got a few things on here that'll help you understand much more what's going on in the actual business, the actual reality of industrial hemp here in Oregon. We're especially excited because we already have some pioneers who've been in the hemp business for a long time here. One of them is called Hemp Shield, and Hemp Shield is a deck and wood sealant that is made out of hemp oil, and that hemp oil preserves it better than any other sealant on the market, and it's competitively priced. Here in Oregon, it's handled under forest products or forest. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. One of that's it. Here, penetrating oil, wood finish, and deck sealant hemp shield. You just put hemp shield in your Google search and go to their website, and you'll get all kinds of resources. Plus, you'll be able to buy it. It's also available on Amazon.com. You can get that sent to you by buying it there. Here, we like that hemp seed Nutiva. Yeah, raw. And this is a hempcrete brick, which we're going to start building homes here in Oregon for using it and helping the homeless people out with it too. In fact, that's one of the things that I want to show you. Of course, we've got a couple of products but nothing too fancy right now. And we've got a bunch of videos that we find probably the best to get started with in terms of working in hemp industry or building with hemp. And the CBDs are playing a special part now in the medical area. There's so much going on with it. Here's the molecule of the CBD. It's really a simple thing, but practically 75% of the medicinal value of the marijuana plant is in the CBDs, the cannabidiols, they call them. Anyway, on this page we also have several links that are actually the best I've found on the research for CBDs and on the subject. There's a couple of videos and articles, and some of the videos, especially John Hicks and others, have some doctors have been actually working with patients on this and giving them the CBD medicine and curing a lot of their ailments. Well, one of the main things that we're inspired to do here, especially in Eugene, is this program that we're putting together for what we call the house that Jack built. Now, the house that Jack built, let me just read this to you while we're on screen. The house that Jack built is an industrial hemp project to research and build a hempcrete house in Eugene, Oregon. Named in honor of Jack Herer, the author of The Emperor Wears No Clothes, and who lived and died in Eugene, Oregon, this project aims at building a hemp research center made of hemp, which would also be a hemp museum with educational displays and hemp products. To begin with, hempcrete manufacturing and construction, we will secure the land to grow industrial hemp and build a hempcrete house from the harvested hemp to be the research center. We see this as a start of creating a local community resource for actually becoming green sustainable. Hemp is the main resource to offset carbon in the ozone. Just by growing, the plants eat carbon, and when hemp is made into hempcrete blocks, it locks the carbon so it does not emit into the air. Plus, hemp can be used for the floors, ceilings, insulation, roofing, and generating energy, as well as home furnishings like rugs, carpets, furniture, drapes, and curtains, sinks and bathtubs, sealants and finishes, paints and glues. Almost everything needed to live in a home can be made with hemp. Building with hemp is the first manufacturing process that is essential to healing the environment. Actually, we must stop using tree wood, petroleum, coal-driven steel, And Washington State studies showed hemp press board has the tensile strength of steel. We need to stop all fossil fuels and anything else that's causing the carbon problem. So the first step is to stop the dependence on these polluting building models. Is it to create alternative resources to replace them? Hempcrete is the answer for building huge warehouses and convention centers, as well as whole shopping centers and factories, homes and apartment buildings as well. Eugene Industrial Hemp is launching a campaign to raise the funds to manifest this into reality. We are in the process of creating our business plan and are contacting the state universities and the state agriculture department. We are putting together an advisory board to help in the process, and we are looking for volunteers to facilitate the implementation. Join us in this adventure and contribute money, resources, time, and energy. The house that Jack built will have a special and prominent sign with engraved plaques on it thanking all those who donated funds or resources to actually get it built. We are looking for sponsors as well, especially businesses that want to manufacture hempcrete products and build hempcrete homes. We seek media personalities and benefactors to promote our plan to work with Project Humanity and build hempcrete houses for the homeless while teaching them the growing, manufacturing, and building techniques. We will create small models of the house that Jack built made out of hempcrete and give them to donors who can contribute as an award acknowledging our appreciation. Hemp can save our environment, our economy, and our world. It has been proven that hemp is the #1 sustainable and renewable natural resource on the planet. The House of Jack built is the seed project we all plant to grow and reap a healthy harvest as the fruits of our labors. And I always remember Jack telling us, let our people grow. And that's for sure, folks. We want to let them grow. That's for sure. Well, let's get back. Here we are. I just want to let you know that Hempsters4fun has a Facebook page. Now, if you go to Facebook and you go into their search box and you put in Hempsters with the number 4, Hempsters4fun, you will go to the blog that we have over 18 new links every day on the hemp industry. Now, every day I'm going through all the links that are being made possible that are current, happening yesterday or today, and that are really relevant to what's going on and very informative and a really good resource for not only information but how to or the research on it that's been done. So these are exceptional links. It's not just anything and everything and little bitsy idiot stuff. This is for the real important links that are coming out every day online all over the world on this worldwide internet. So like I'm going to keep that up, and on a regular basis we'll also have in that blog the ability to see what we do when we are scheduling another show on the Google Hangout, to be able to interview experts or business people in the industry. This last week we interviewed Dave Sieber of Hemp Shield and also Linda Duffy, who's working with the CBD oil that's available, and gave us a lot of info. And also are having on a couple of other people in the next few weeks that we'll be interviewing as well, and we'll let you know. We're going to try to do at least one Hempsters4fun hangout a week, every week. So we're trying to figure out which day and what time is best, but since we're local Pacific, So far, we're looking at 6 o'clock as the main time. Anybody have any suggestions? You can email us easily. Eugene Industrial Hemp at gmail.com. And remember, once again, Hempsters for Fun on Facebook. We try to take the serious, weird edge off of it and be a little bit more personal, human, and humorous as well. We like to have fun while we're playing with our hemp. And we'd love to share the information with a little bit of, kind of humor and entertainment. And we're going to have a lot more things on available for you to actually resource and learn how to build with hemp, live with hemp, eat hemp, make things out of hemp, make clothes out, and all these things are going to be on Hempsters for Fun on Facebook. And remember, that's a 4 with the letter 4. And see, how would I make that? Like this or that? I guess like this. A 4 or this way? Anyway, a 4. 4. Hempsters for Fun. And that gets you all the resources you need on a daily basis to stay up with this fast-moving market that is just snowballing like an avalanche down the mountain, and it's going to create huge economy, huge job and careers, and it's going to heal the environment, and we're going to be able to live, and our children are going to be able to live too once we get on board globally with a real #1 natural, sustainable, green, sustainable resource. Every year, annually renewable. Awesomely so, with 3 crops at least in many areas of the world. And it's prolific in terms of where it grows. So most of the communities, local communities on our planet, can have plants growing in their area that are providing the natural resource that they can make over 50,000 products that we know of at this time, and more and more and more, probably 3 or 4 times as many more products are going to come into reality now that it's being researched, because it's going into the plastic areas, it's going into the nanotech areas, it's going into the carbon ozone area, it's dealing specifically now the climate change needs that we have. This is the most prolific plant to help us offset the carbon. And it's the most prolific in dealing with the protein that we need on the planet. And it helps heal your body. And it's one of the best products for that. So in all of those things, we've got a whole future that is unlimited in its potential. It has the possibility of taking over the world as far as industries go, replacing the steel industry, replacing the nuclear industry, replacing the petroleum industry, replacing the lumber timber industry. All of these things that are causing problems on our planet can be healed by just switching over to hemp, industrial hemp, as the resource to manufacture all the products that we need to live with. So it's a no-brainer once you start researching it and you find out the facts, then the reality that hemp is the #1 natural resource on the planet. And, gosh, with all that said, let's just cap it off with that, huh? We'll go right back into it and get back to it here. How do you actually do this? Well, part of it deals with inspiring the world into actually making the change and using, integrating, implementing all of this into reality in their own local areas. I mean, we won't have to transport. That's the main thing. 90% comes from China. and terrible.
Imagine a world we could live in. These seeds in the minds of our children. Plant these trees and grow a solution. Hemp can heal the world. Imagine a world we could live in. These seeds in the minds of our children. Plant these trees and grow a solution. Hemp can save the world.
George Washington through hemp. Even the Declaration of Independence was made on hemp paper. Thomas Jefferson had hemp fields. Let me tell you about the things organically grown hemp yields. Jack Garrett tried to tell us the news. We can even use the seeds to improve our food. Build homes in the future made straight from hemp. No heat, no cost, so the same old rent.
Oil in the mix, hemp shirt, hemp kicks. Keep my gear earth conscious. Let's go down the list. Its fibers are the strongest, products last the longest. Change our whole infrastructure, it will never wrong us. Obviously, it's the plant that can raise our whole economy if we open our minds. Build your house insulated organically. That's real talk, homie. That's no fantasy.
Clear the seed, we got a world to feed. Grow hemp everywhere, all the food you could ever need. Oil, fiber, medicine, and paper. Banning cannabis was the world's biggest caper. Strong, durable, long-lasting, natural, renewable, botanical, growing every annual. Hemp can take the planet, all you gotta do is plant it. Wanna see it grow up from the cracks in the granite.
Feed the children. No world. No pollution. Big solution. Hemp can heal the world. No more hunger. Love each other. We grow stronger. Hemp can save the world.
Let's take it back to 10G BC. World oldest relic hemp cloth from the Chinese. Over 50,000 uses, you see, like the fuel and steel that made Henry Ford Model T. Greeks, Phoenicians, high priests and priestesses from Asia to America. Hemp sailed the high seas. $1 billion cash crop, can't stop, don't stop. From the greenhouse effect, the atmosphere is hot. I had shirt pants all made from hemp. Even the shoes on my feet saying eco fresh. Raw food be the movement, I eat the seeds. Great source of protein and omega-3. It's the most nutritious, plus so delicious. Put it in my body mixer in my green smoothie. We was given every seed, bearing planet Earth. Genesis 1:2:9, check the verse.
Truth through the dreams. Tall and green. This one crop can be used for everything. Hemp milk have a sip, taste buds, feel the bliss. Get a hemp notepad, take notes on this. Regenerate the earth and create new work. Build your karma points and your network. Freely I support him, listen for the world. Keep it cool like Dr. Rock's peppermint salt.
Imagine a world we could live in. Plant these seeds in the minds of our children. Plant these trees and grow a solution. Hemp can heal the world. Imagine a world we could live in. Plant these seeds in the minds of our children. Plant these trees and grow a solution. Hemp can save the world.
Hey, that's the reality. Hemp can save the world, can save your bodies, save your environment, save your children's future. And if you need any help doing that, especially online, you can go to Facebook and just type in the search bar Hempsters4fun, the number 4, just the number 4, Hempsters4fun. And, you know, we're going to have all the links that you need to stay up to date with, dealing with hemp industries and hemp business, hemp manufacturing, and basically growing it as well. So we're going to keep our fingers on the pulse like we have been already. What's going on in the hemp movement here. And remember, Hempsters for Fun will always give you a smile somewhere